Hey everybody, Day Trader Rockstar here for Day Trading Radio. In this video, we're going to be discussing some of the things that we've been doing here at Day Trading Radio, some of the things we're going to be going forward with, some of the opportunities you have, and just an overall overview of all the special things that we offer here at Day Trading Radio to help you trade. I'll introduce myself a little bit better. My name is John Carisco. You know me, some people know me, but you might not know me. But a lot of people know me in the trading world as DayTrader Rockstar. I've been teaching and broadcasting live trading since 2007 on DayTradingRadio.com. I am the host of that show. I started trading in 1996 full time, and I've developed over 20 years a methodology that I call the high probability methodology, which is based off of lane divergence and stochastic indicators. All right, so I'm a divergence trader. I have this down, and I'm very proud to say it. I have it down to an exact science. Our setups are incredible, and I say our setups because I take pride in our community. Since the recent introduction to the site of prop trading, I never really got into prop trading when I was in all those years before, because I've always traded my own money, and I've back in the the 90s, 2000, early 2000s and stuff, prop trading was more of going into the office, sitting at a computer, having fun, dealing with people, and I guess I was never a people person, dealing with people like that. So I've always traded on my own. But now you really don't have to be in there. Now what you're able to do is actually open up an account, pay a minimal fee, in this case like $20 to $30, and you get in a simulation account. And with that simulation account, it has just a couple rules. And again, you're trading futures. So again, I do trade futures. I trade extensively futures, stocks, and options. I do not trade Forex, never have, probably never will. I shouldn't say never will, but no, I don't. There's too much money to be made right now in futures, the way we're trading it. So I kind of, focus a lot of the site back onto futures trading, and I kind of go into cycles. Sometimes we trade stocks very aggressively. We've gone through phases. I mean, we've traded the COVID, where we have these huge moves in SPACs back in the day. It's just, trading is a lifestyle for us here at Day Trading Radio. I come in every morning. We have hundreds of traders in our chat room, and we go over the trades of the day, and it could be between stocks, options, or futures, anything like that. We do trade. I have been focused, like I said, more on futures because of the opportunity out there, the opportunity to make money for a newer trader. Day Trading Radio has always attracted beginner traders, even though we are loaded with expert traders. And the reason that is, and I'm very proud of the methodology that I teach, but I truly feel there's just nothing better out there. So when we have veteran traders with us for so long, I know some of them probably know more than I do, but I feel honored that they want to choose our community to hang out in and trade, because the stuff that I am delivering here, the signals that I am delivering, it will not be beat. You won't find anything better. This has been developed over 15, 20 years. And at this pinnacle that we're starting, that's why I was so amazed now that we have, these prop traders of firms popping up all over the place. And you have the opportunity to actually start with no money and basically qualify what we call a qualification account, qualifies the sim count by just making a certain amount of money without losing a certain amount of money in the futures. And this is all done behind a computer screen. You're not going into an office or anything. You're not dealing with anything. This is all plug and play. It's like, it's the weirdest thing when you think about it, because you're given, it's almost a gamble. It's like, I always try to think of analogies when I explain this to people. And one of the analogies that I have is if you go into a casino, you're going to be hired as a gambler at a casino. And they're going to give you a briefcase full of chips. You have 5 million chips here, but they're fake chips. But you still got to go gamble them. And you got to make, you have $5 million in chips. You got to make $200,000 with those chips without losing $200,000 first. And if you could do that, you're going to bring that back to the boss, and he's going to give you a real briefcase with the real money in there. And then you're going to split with the house the profits. But the trader is going to get most of the profits. Say 90% of those profits are going to go to the trader. So that's exactly what's going on right here in the markets these days with these prop traders. So we've kind of focused a lot on that because the opportunity is there. And you're looking at a picture right now, what I call the tradeometer. I developed this maybe 10 years ago. And it's based off the stochastic oscillators and different time frames. And I am so happy about this, that how this works. And so many people are on my case every morning about it. I have to reboot it sometimes and stuff. It is it comes with every package we have at DayTrader. When you're a member, you have this. You have this on your own machines and stuff, or on your own computer monitors. Actually, it's on a website. You just open it up, and it'll identify the short-term scalps in the S&P, Dow, NASDAQ, crude, gold, and the Russell. And it has audio alerts and stuff, and it's just one of the tools. And this tool, I'm just looking back at today, and if you're watching this video and you remember today, it was called a quadruple witching day, and it was right before the Jewish holiday, and there's kind of a seasonal effect to the markets where they say sell Rosh Hashanah and buy Yom Kippur. That's a shout out to the Trader Almanac, Jeff Hirsch. And it was a big selling today. And, basically, I didn't want to take any trades today because there was no trades. We have it down now that I know exactly what I'm looking for. All right. And that's my product. And that's what I'm selling. So if I go to my trading manual, what does it tell me to do? I mean, the trading manual will tell you all kinds of charts and stuff like that. But if one chart beats all of them, or one setup beats all of them, wouldn't you want to just wait for that setup to be the best, or do you want to drop your percentages down and gamble a little bit more? So, that's why we have to have patience and discipline. And that's what I try to teach also, the patience and discipline. And all these tools that you have available here at Day Trading Radio, this tool right here, it'll pinpoint the buy and sell zones on these levels. All right. Now, again, this is an algorithm. This is my little black box. And it can, depending on the market conditions and stuff, markets can, rally through levels and stuff. But this is just, again, if the market is in a normal, state and not being affected by any extreme news or anything, then this thing is usually spot on. And usually, because I've developed it and watched it for so many years, I know for a fact that usually one of the three major indexes are in tune, I call in tune, like doing really well with the support and resistance lines and channels and stuff. And maybe one might be affected by a stock that has news heavily weighted, maybe in the Dow or in the S&P, or the NASDAQ especially could be going opposite than the Dow. But these are all mapped at, and the indicators, sometimes I'll get a buy indicator when I get a sell indicator. And that's exactly what happened here. We had a buy indicator in the ES at the end of the day. That was our divergence. That was our super signal right there. And you have that. You have the combination of the Rockbot, the super signal. I didn't even show you the Rockbot, But let's go into that. Actually, you probably won't even make it through the video if I start going through everything that's offered. I tend to talk way too much. And, that could be a thing. But this is the tradeometer. You get this with a membership at Day Trading Radio, and it's used to trade the futures. The other things, I'm doing is calling the markets through the day. And today, I just want to point out, for those out there who traded with us today, it was a kind of a dismal day for the buy side. People who are trying to buy this market, kept on getting run over to the downside. And it wasn't a market. We went in today knowing that today is not a market to be buying. And I said, one of the rules you want to pay attention to is every time you get a rotation on the 9-3, you probably should be selling. And I went through this at the end of the day. We went through this, and we go back to the 9-3 here, 9-3, 9-3, the 9-3 stochastic. And if this is over your head or you might be a new trader, just head over to Day Trading Radio. You don't want to miss this stuff. If you want to really be successful in the markets, you need to be part of this process. This process is scientifically proven, all right? The reason these things are moving like they are, the reasons what we're looking for a certain setup, all has, this is a setup I was looking for all day. You know what time it came in? 350. 350 came in. It's our lane divergence, high-level lane divergence here. And it wasn't even a big move, all right? But it was a good move for what the market was giving you today. And that might have been, say, 98 to 2003, maybe 5 points. Not a big move. When you talk about those prop alerts, though, when you talk about the prop accounts and you're trying to qualify to make a certain amount of money, when you have a divergence like this is where you're going to make, even if you're dying to take a trade and all day you wait and you get the divergence, you take that divergence. I took it today. That was the biggest trade of the day, right at the end of the day. And it wasn't, I just loaded up on it, 6 contracts. And we got a couple points on it. It really made a big difference because the whole rest of the day was just not, wasn't happy with anything. It was kind of a bad day. And that's an important thing to remember. Not every day you're going to have good days to trade. When the signals are not there, then they're not there. And there's a reason why they're not there, And if you recognize the trend is intact, all you have to do is sell the short-term rotations. It stair steps up and down. It's almost works perfect, but you have to be on top of that. All right, you have to be in front of the markets, and that's what I do each day. But we did call the markets today. Didn't have much going on with the quadruple witching. Next week is supposed to be a horrible week, but we'll watch it. It doesn't matter which way the market goes. We're going to make money either way, and I guarantee you, if you listen and watch the alerts, the super signals, and you just take the super signals, you won't fail. Once you start going, away from that or making up, just trying to find something else in the market. And not to say there's not other things that work great. Volume profiles, excellent to use. A lot of people use the MACD. I'm not in the Fibonacci's. I'm not saying there's anything bad, but I know what works for me. And this is what I promote here at Day Trading Radio. So we have a lot of things to kind of help us identify those. So the Rockbot here is, I actually have it on the, here's the Bull Knox thing, by the way. This is if you want to open up a prop account, go to Bull Knox and use any of the options. 82% off the coupon. The coupon is PMAS 80. It's good until September 27. We were just talking about that earlier when so that's a really good discount. Just extended that, makes that account at like $50,000 account. If you wanted to trade with a $50,000 account, that will be only like $27, $26. And when I say that, that's a fee that you pay monthly until you qualify. And what I would say is, if you're going to do something like this, you're part of Day Trading Radio, you're going to qualify within your first month. If you're going to have an opportunity to qualify. I can't control what you're going to do, but you're going to have an opportunity. You're going to have enough setups to qualify within 1 month. Because I always say, then, if that's true, then you only imagine that you're coming in, putting up $20-something, being able to trade, qualifying, and then getting a live account for basically nothing. All right, for basically nothing. I do think, when you get that live account, you have to pay another fee, but it's a minimal fee. And plus, you're splitting the profits. You're keeping the first 10,000, and you're splitting the rest 90-10. So it's worth it anyway. If you could qualify, then you're going to do great because you just applied the same rules. So that's why I'm so happy that this is around, because this is a great way for traders to not risk their own money to see if their techniques and their money management and their control of their greed and fear, is intact, and have everything going right for them. Why would I want to test out things using my own money when I could do something like this, and definitely qualify if you take the right setups, but also even if you're not and you just you want to go in your own path, it's not a big risk. Trading the ES and you lose a point, it's $50. You have to lose like $2,500 here just to lose that $24 for that account to get canceled. That's kind of how it is. They have a drawdown, so you have to make like 3,500 before losing 2,500 or some towards, they're pretty equal. It's close to 1-to-1, but not 100% 1-to-1 like the risk reward. But that's fair. You're not going to lose that much money if you abide the rules. The rules are pretty simple. That's what I teach. They're so simple that, I have it on Bitcoin here. So if I switch,
connection lost.
I was, this is the Rockbot here also. And the 5-minute divergence is one that we keep very active. I also have a couple of the scripts that I'm working on right now, which is the super signal, which gives us it gives us a combination of the tradeometer signal and the divergence signal. That's called the super signal. That's a quad rotation divergence or quad rotation coil or quad rotation VWAP. Again, this might be more than you could understand right now, but it won't take you long to understand because that's what I do and that's what I teach. And I get you to the point the fastest. We only teach one thing, the thing that works. I hate to sound so confident and stuff because I know there's other things out there that work also, but I would put this up against anything. And I did, I won't mention the last trading expo contest I was in. Yes, I won. So that's the Rockbot. I want to also discuss what we're going to do going further because now we're, the new setup of day trading radio going forward. We have been using, putting a lot of focus on the super signal. Super signal is basically the only signal I would take for a prop trader. So I kind of market it as the prop trade alert. All right. So if you're watching this video because you're interested in the prop trade alert, I'll show you what that is. All right, here's a little page I dedicated to the prop trade alerts. The prop trade alerts, actually, if you want to see where that page is, go to DayTraderRadio.com. This is on the outside of the page right here. This is what the outside looks like. Right up here on the top right is a link. It says follow these steps to for your prop trading evaluation, to pass your evaluation. So you click on that. This is basically where I put a lot of education for people trying to figure out what we do here. First of all, these are extended too. So if you actually go there, these coupons are still good because they just extended them to the 27th. So it shows you how to open up that bull knox. I made a video on how to set up the prop accounts if you have any problem. It's just some things you have to download, and you have a platform you have to download the NinjaTrader and stuff. But then down here, I really go over the rules of what I look for in a super signal and what the super signal consists of. The type of setup, if it's a quad divergence or quad coil, the current price of the setup goes out, the recommended stop, and the screenshot of the setup. That's my idea of a super signal alert that goes out to people. All right. Now I've kind of announced this in the last 2 months, and I've been working on doing a better job of getting those alerts out because I'm also trading them and I also know how fast these things move. So a lot of times we're just taking the trades live, and if you're listening, you're getting them because we announce them live on the day. But if they move too fast, I won't want to send them out because I feel like that would be against, would put you at a disadvantage if they're moving. So I am working on that, and that's why I'm working on the bot right now, to send out those alerts quicker. So this is just a great resource page for you. Great resource page if you want to go there. Just showing where it is. And then I have all my charts here of all the super signal setups. So that's actually a great little resource if you want to use that. Go back to the main site here. And that's what the prop trade alert is, basically. It's the best setup in the markets. Now, a lot of people have been interested, and I think that's what we've been doing. If you're out there and you're not interested in it, then let me know. Let me know what you're interested, especially if you're a member out there. If I'm, putting too much effort into this, I think that could happen, or are you missing some of the option plays, which I haven't been focused on the option plays as much as I've been on the stock plays. But anything that I do stock related, you could easily translate to options, as those alerts are there, like Hershey's going forward. Just take your option trade based off of that. The going forward though, the information we're given here at Day Trading Radio on these super signals and stuff, and all the amount of time and effort that we put into this, and how great the tools are that you have between the Tradeometer, the Rockbot. Now you're able to get the scripts and stuff. I feel bad every day to thinking that we're putting out too much information. All right, I really do. I really struggle with that. I've been doing it for a long time. I've always been there, but we're going to focus a lot on the members that support this site going forward. Because I have a lot more coming, and I just feel like the time and effort that I'm putting into this stuff, it's just I want to keep it to the people who are supporting the site. So we're going to do the rest of the month is going to be members only. We're doing members only. And I give you an opportunity. If you want to just tune in for the rest of the month, you could just take that 1 month trial. I drop the price down real low. Just scan through that. You put your phone on that. It won't give you any of the scripts, though. It won't give you any of the scripts. But that will. That way you'll get a picture. You'll get a 1 month trial of the super signals for the prop traders. You'll get everything here that Day Trading Radio comes with: the Trader Dashboard, the Rockbot channel, the Tradeometer, School of Stock, some of the courses, the business plan, and everything. But I'm not going to give this stuff out for free. This stuff is really valuable. All right, it is a 10 for 1,000 watch list. The hours I put into this. This is a great site. So support the site. There's going to be some changes going forward. All right. There is a 3-month package. There is the 3-month package with the scripts. It's just $195. Actually, the prices are changing on Monday. I'm just changing the prices on them. The prices are going up also because it is. But the prices are still set until next week, because I am going to head out of here before I set the prices. But I'm going to send out the video. I already got the new prices on the site. But if you go to the site, you could actually click on, not click on the members area, because if you click on the the signal, the prices are still set low. Like the yearly is going to $5.99. It's still at $399.95. So take advantage of that. 3-month starter course with the Rockbot scripts is $149.95 on this. That's going to change to $195. So you guys could lock this stuff in before everything goes up. We put too much time. There's too many great things that are happening here at Day Trading Radio. This is really, really cheap to get the scripts. For 3 months, the scripts, all the alerts, everything. So that's just a couple things. I know not everyone's going to be happy with that, especially the people who like to watch the show for free. We have a new Discord and stuff. Yeah, I do have a monthly basic membership, $69. The monthly plus, $99. That comes with the Rockbot scripts that you put on your own thing. This is very reasonable. Very, very reasonable. And the lifetime, if I show you something here on the lifetime, again, it's $14.99. But if I have, what's great about the lifetime here, it's gonna, I want people to set this up. I want these people to come in here and get the full benefit of maybe even, opening up a prop account. I think the prop account is kind of scaring people, or they're just not familiar with it. Maybe it's over their head, or don't want to be bothered with it. I think it's so important that if you get the lifetime, I'll open up 2 prop accounts for you for the first month. And I'll help you set it up. I'll walk you through it. Also do some mentoring with you. 3 one-on-one mentoring sessions. 3 1-hour one-on-one. Meaning I'll get on the phone with you, and we could talk trading and stuff. And it also comes with School of Stock, which is all my education. all the education that is in this school of stock, which is not out there on YouTube or anything. This is all textbook stuff. All right. Now,
Russian Defense Ministry says
there is
Ukrainian drones were downed by Russia over Kaluga and Tiva region.
There is a let me see. There is a code that I will throw out there right now until the changes. DTRS. DTRS is the code right now. If you get that $14.99, this brings us back down. This is only until the blackout ends. You know, we're going black here. We're going dark on the site. Members only. So until that ends, you could take advantage. It's a 50% discount from this. It's never been that low. That's the lowest we ever go. But then we're going to raise it back up to $14.99. But until we come back, you can use the DTRS code. If you go to Day Trading Radio again, and you click on sign up here, and you go down to lifetime, click on that, and then put in the code right down here, coupon code DTRS. Let's see if it changes it. I have to probably put in my stuff first. I don't know if it changed it. You have to put in your I'm not going to do that, but it'll cut 700 and change off of it, $750 off of it. That's a tremendous because then you get all the Rockbot scripts. These scripts are worth a lot of money. You have the introductory trial price. That's if you want to get in for the during the blackout. I'm giving you that 1 month. It doesn't recur or anything. And then we have the basic monthly. Everything else is set. But these will be changing next week when I get in. So take advantage of it over the weekend if you want to lock in that cheap yearly, or the 3-month court is going up to $195. That thing's going up too. All of it's going up except the monthly is going to stay $99, and everything else is the same. But again, you get that $700 off on the lifetime. I would take that. No questions asked. All right, so that's what I wanted to kind of discuss with you. We're going to be members only next few weeks, and I don't know if we even come back. I mean, I would advise getting the membership, support the site, and I want to get the next watch list out to the members right now. So have a great evening, and I'll catch you maybe Monday.